So emulsion classify on the basis of their mode of administration. Like emulsion for oral administration, generally the OW type, oil in water type emulsion are administered by oral route internally, right? And most of time the oil which has or which fudges the medicinal value, like a castor oil, cod liver oil, almond oil, liquid paraffin, are given by oral route in the form of emulsion, right? So let's next is our emulsion for external use. Whatever the emulsion are applied on the external surface of our body are called as externally applied emulsion. So as like it may either OW type or WO type, means our whatever the emulsion we have applied on the externally, that is either maybe either OW type, oil in water type, or water in oil type, right? मीन्स मतलब जो एक्सटर्नली जो इमल्शन हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं, तो एक तो डब्ल्यू टाइप भी रहता है या फिर ओ डब्ल्यू टाइप भी रहता है, ठीक है. बट फॉर द ओरल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन देर इज ओनली वन काइंड ऑफ और only one type of emulsion are used, that is the OW type. But in case of externally used emulsion, that is whether OW type or WO type. But mostly the OW type is preferred for the external preparation. Right, means emulsion for external use, right? That is either may OW type or WO type, means external preparation made up of either in OW type or WO type, right? But external emulsion is a OW type, and commonly OW type preferred over the WO type, right? Means our external preparation most of the time the made up of the oil in water in oil type, that is WO type, right? Means external preparation are made up of water in oil type, that is our cream, lotions, right? Cold cream, facial cream are made up of the OW kind of external preparation, external emulsion. But most of the time the OW type, that is oil and water type of emulsion, are commonly used over the OW type. Means various time or most of the time OW type of emulsion are preferred for the administration, right? मतलब जो एक्सटर्नली प्रिपरेशन है वो एक तो OW टाइप या फिर WO टाइप रहता है, लेकिन जो एक्सटर्नल प्रिपरेशन है एक्चुअल में वो WO टाइप का इमल्शन रहता है, ठीक है. और जो WO टाइप का जो इमल्शन है वो एक्चुअली ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं एज अ OW टाइप ऑफ इमल्शन, राइट? मतलब एक्सटर्नली प्रिपरेशन ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं करते, जो ओरल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के जो जितनी भी इमल्शन है वो ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, दैट इज़ OW टाइप. देन एवर emulsion for parenteral use. The emulsion which are administered by a parenteral route, whether it is actually the intravenous injections are available in the emulsion form. So let's see, used to administer of soluble vitamins A, D, E, and oils, soluble sex hormone. Then because their absorption in this form is very rapid, means parenteral route means there is a very necessary to keep a safety, right? Safety means sterile form, sterile emulsion are preferred for the parenteral administration, right? Parenteral administration. Actually what happened, the vitamins, soluble vitamins, right? Soluble vitamins and some oil and then hormones, some hormones are it is very easy to dispense in a emulsion form, and in the emulsion form it gives a better absorption than any other kind of dosage form, means it's give a very rapid absorption. If we vitamins then hormones, oils are given in the oral route or by any other external route, that time there is a chances of getting a less absorption less absorption, right? Due to this, there is a chances of getting a low effect. Due to the less absorption, chances of getting a less effect, right? That's why the pharmacist or doctor preferred the uh, emulsion dosage form. If it is contain vitamins, then oil, then hormones also, right? So basically the hormones, oils, vitamins are given by parenterally, given by parenterally, and it is given with the parenteral. That time emulsion dosage form preferred, right? Because emulsion dosage form of this kind of medicines give a very rapid absorption, and due to rapid absorption we will chances of getting also high, good effect or good higher effect, right? Means required effect, desired effect, right? So emulsion containing vitamins A, vitamins D, vitamin E also available for a parental as a parental emulsion. Then also some oil also given by the parental route also in the form of emulsion. Directly we do not give a oil into parent by a parental route, right? So it is very necessary to make a in a emulsion form. Then afterward we have to administrate it. Also the some soluble sex hormones also given in the parental by the parental route in the form of emulsion also, for getting a rapid and very rapid absorption. And due to rapid absorption, you know that parental injection dosage form give a very fast effect than any kind of other route, right? That because parental preparation directly come in contact with our blood circulation. Due to that, with a fraction of time it is give a better effect and desirable effect, means it's give a sudden effect, right? So vitamins A, D, E, there is a various kind of vitamins, right? Water soluble, fat soluble, then A, D, E, these are the fat soluble vitamins. Also some oils, then some soluble hormones also given in the form of emulsion by the parental route, right? Then emulsion for a rectal use, this is the cavity. Emulsion also prefer for the rectal administration also, right? Means drugs are made up of or dispensed in a emulsion form for the rectal administration. This kind of emulsion used in the form of enema for evacuation of oval, right? Starch mucilage is used in the preparation of enema. So you are familiar with the enema, I think you once you had listen it, right? So enema, these are the one kind of dosage form, right? Dosage form which is used to evacuate or remove out the our waste material from our uh, oval or our body, right? Means unwanted whatever the feces, whatever the for the evacuation of oval, the waste product which is stuck into our oval, these kind of products are removed out with the help of enema, right? Enema is for the evacuation of our oval, for the remove out the our waste material from our body, right? Digest from the digestive system. These enema also made up of in the emulsion form also, right? Enema is a emulsion form of dosage form for the rectal administration, right? Cavity, rectal is our one kind of cavity of our body, right? Then starch mucilage is used in the preparation of enema. So starch mucilage is the on emulsifying agent, which are used in the preparation of the enema kind of emulsion, right? Starch mucilage we have already said, that is emulsion containing starch, right? Emulsion containing starch, that is starch mucilage. So these are the emulsion classification of emulsion on the basis of their mode of administration, like emulsion for rectal use, emulsion for parenteral use, then emulsion for external preparation, right? Then emulsion for oral administration. Rather than this route, we can't take the emulsion, rather than oral route, external route, parenteral route, or rectal route, right? emulsion does not give in a ear cavity, right? Ear cavity, mouth cavity, right? Or an a vaginal cavity, right? So these are the our classification on the basis of their type of emulsifying agent used in the preparation of emulsion on, and on the basis of their mode of administration, right? So this is the thorough classification of our emulsion. Also we can classify our emulsion by this way, that is on the basis of their first, we had already done, that is on the basis of their phases. On the basis of their phases there is a WO type and OW type. Then on the basis of their fine dispersed phase, that is fine globules, coarse emulsion, fine emulsion, micro emulsion, right? On the also we can discriminate or classify, that is we was seeing, that is type of emulsifying agent used in preparation of emulsion. Then on the basis of their mode of administration also, right? So you just understand, right? You just remember, by this way we can classify our emulsion, right? So this classification also very important for our exam point of view, so you must read it carefully and understand carefully, right? So this is the all about our topic, that is classification of our emulsion, right? So let's see our another topic, that is after classification, that is our formulation of our emulsion. Formulation means, you know that you are familiar with this, right? Formulation. Formulation. So let's see whatever we need to formulate our emulsion, that is emulsifying agent, preservative of emulsion, then antioxidant, flavors, right? Means these are the basic ingredient or requirement for prepare or formulating the emulsion. Without this we can't able to make one stable kind of emulsion, right? So emulsifying agent, then preservative of emulsion, then antioxidant, then flavors, right? So these are the our basic requirement for the formulation of emulsion, right? Emulsifying agent, then preservative of emulsion, then whatever kind of preservative, right? Without preservative we are not able to formulate our emulsion, right? Because emulsion contain a oil and water, and water is a media, act as a media for the growth of bacteria, right? Then some antioxidant for the preservation, for the uh, oxidation and hydrolysis, for the preventing the oxidation and hydrolysis reaction. We need to add the antioxidant into our emulsion, right? Then flavors, for the giving of some flavors, pleasant flavors for taste to the our preparation, we have to add flavors. Sometime our emulsion, if you need to prepare emulsion with a bitter drug or unpleasant tasted or odor drug, that time also if there is a become it to be become necessary for add flavors, right? Emulsifying agent is a very necessary. Without emulsifying agent we can't prepare it, right? Then also along with the preservative also, this is also important ingredient, right? Then antioxidant, without antioxidant it is not possible to get a stable kind of emulsion, because in presence of water there is a degradation may happen, right? Degradation may happen, right? Or naturally occurring emulsifying agent, right? Actually the oxidation and hydrolysis occur due to the presence of our emulsifying agent, naturally occurring emulsifying agent, or either the our emulsion container made up of contain a carbohydrate, right? Carbohydrate containing emulsifying agent also responsible for the hydrolysis and oxidation, and due to hydrolysis and oxidation they our preparation become degraded or decolorized or decomposed, right? For preventing this kind of problems we need to add a antioxidant, right? So these are the about the our emulsion of formulation of emulsion. We need this kind of additives